Looks a little bright. All right, 2020 Tahoe Callaway. So I guess it has like their 560 package on it. This customer, he's got a couple cars. We just did his C7 Z06, and he's got some other stuff too. And he brought this here because he said it sucks. So he said it drives like shit. Whatever. So we unlocked the TCM, and we're gonna tune it. I'm gonna baseline it now. We didn't do anything but get the TCM unlocked, so I haven't touched anything else. So I don't know if this thing's rated at 560. I mean, being that it's a Callaway, I mean, not to shit on them like again like we have in the past. For those of you that don't know, we've dynoed 2 Callaway C7 Z06s with their 7 something package on it. I don't remember exactly, but they dynoed legit stock C7 Z06 numbers, like 5 whatever at the tire. I don't remember. They were a long time ago. One was probably like 6 years ago, and the other one was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. But both of them literally dynoed stock Z06 numbers. This thing is a 6.2 Tahoe. I have no idea how much boost it makes or anything like that. I literally don't know anything on it yet. It's whatever their blower is, which I also don't know what that is. I don't know if it's 2300 or what. But if it's rated at 560, granted, it's a 10-speed, so I'm not going to be dynoing it in like a high gear, because I'm not trying to go, you know, 150 miles an hour in a Tahoe on the dyno. I would assume that this thing should make, I'm going to go very conservative and say at least 400. You know, that's a lot. Even if it's a 20% drivetrain loss, you know, that's whatever, 112 horsepower, we'll call it, loss. So I'm gonna go on like even a very conservative 25% drivetrain loss, simply because I'm doing it in a different gear. So I would assume this thing will make at least 400. But we'll see. I don't know what these things dyno stock. I don't even know what they're rated at stock. You're gonna see it with me. Because I know about as much as you guys know at this point on the Tahoe. Some of you may even know more, but because I don't know what these are rated at stock. I don't know what they dyno. I don't know how much boost this thing's on. I don't know how big the blower is. I believe it's stock manifolds and everything. I think it just has like, they have like an exhaust and the blower and then some badges. Let me see. I will dyno this thing. 7th is 1-to-1. I usually do 6th in the Camaros and, you know, whatever else with the 10 speeds. I'll do 4th and see how fast it goes. I generally don't like to take trucks over like 110-ish. But I'll see where 4th takes me and maybe go from there. Let me turn traction control off. Faster than that. I'm gonna do 5th gear. Okay.
That was a full?
Well, it was 4th gear. I'm gonna go up a gear. Showed 486, which I think in theory should go up the closer you get to 1-to-1. So I'm gonna go 5th gear. mile-an-hour. 497. I'm impressed. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Like I said, Callaway stuff, from what we've seen, is usually not that great. But that's pretty good. It makes, I'll tell you how much boost it makes. Not a lot. 7.2 pounds. Boost is kind of like all over the place. I wonder if that belt is too short. Either way, that's pretty impressive for first pull out of the box from Callaway. 500 wheel basically. And like I said, it'll probably make a little more in and even another higher gear. So far so good. I'll eat my words on this one, just because the other two we did, like I said, did not make great power. And you would think that the Z06s would make great power, but this thing wouldn't make great power. But that's awesome. So I'm gonna make the file now, and we'll be back. Okay, made my tune and just flashed it in. I didn't have any comps to go off them, so I had to make a tune from scratch. .536. Wow. And I got less timing than they had in it. Yeah, I know, and I have less timing than they have in it too. I actually thought it was going to lose power on the first pull. 536, that is... This thing's awesome. We're going to get a shorter belt for this thing. I noticed throughout the run, which I can actually show you guys. Alright, this purple line here, like see how it's like kind of going like this? See the purple line? How it's going like this throughout the pull, that's the map sensor. So boost is kind of all over the place. And I just checked to see if we could get a shorter belt on it. And my guess is once this thing's hot, it's slipping even more. So we're gonna put a shorter belt on it and just get the boost more consistent. And then we'll be back. That's out there singing. We got the smaller belt on there, 1/2 inch shorter. So it should be much better. I changed a little bit in the tune. I don't think it'll make more boost. I think it'll just be less erratic during the pull. Made like 8 pounds, so it's still a little cold. This thing's gonna be awesome on the street. Like it's probably gonna make 550 or more. Made 550 right there. 584 torque. Boost is better. I don't know why it hit a limiter so low there. What the hell? What do we got going on here? I don't think it's a speed limiter. None of the limiters are set. Adding a degree of timing, and I added a little fuel. Went over the limiter there, which is good. 563. This thing's sick, dude.
Hey.
Right. I made a couple changes. Took a little fuel out up top. Added a little more timing. I think that was it. I'm actually not changing anything but fuel. I'm gonna let it cool down after this one. $564. Let this thing cool down for a few minutes. We'll be back and I'll probably do like a final pull. All right, I didn't really let it cool a whole long. Maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes. It's not like he's ever going to be letting this thing cool down at the drag strip or something, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do one more. $555. I mean, so this thing, in reality, for a tune, picked up 60 horsepower. Either way, I was impressed with how this thing came here. At basically 500 wheel. Now, the wheel horsepower numbers match the 560 badge. But regardless, I'm impressed. This thing's pretty sick. Supercharged 6.2, 10 speed. Like, this thing will be fun. I'll probably actually take it out on the street. I gotta check the shifts and stuff, and I don't feel like doing that on the dyno. So, see you there. I figured I'd take this thing for a little rip. Multiple reasons, because I wanted to see how it would shift and drive, because obviously it's not like we do these every day, and I just wanted to feel it. It's probably fun. I got his radar detector plugged back in, but not today. I'll unplug that just because I don't care, and the sound will probably be annoying. He said this thing drove like shit before, so hopefully I will cure a lot of that. I'll come back once I'm not in traffic. All right, no more traffic. I'm gonna slow down and just hammer this thing from a roll. going like 30. Ready? Don't get over, you idiot. There you go. Seems pretty sick. Got a 6-cylinder Charger in front of me, trying to race me or something. This thing's awesome. It drives great. I just wanted to see how it's shifted, and it's shifted at 5,800. 5,800. I'm actually going to raise that, I think, a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. It didn't actually make more power up that high. I don't think it actually needs to shift higher than that. It's a truck. And it shifted actually really good. It didn't get any knock. I'm gonna make a U-turn here, and I think the battery is dying on this, but it should be able to catch a little rip. I'm going like 20. This thing is fast. Dude, this thing's sick. He should be happy with this for sure. The 10 speeds just feel so good, especially with cars that don't make a ton of power. It's just nice. Like, he's definitely going to be happy with this thing. I didn't drive it before, so I don't know, but the transmission was still locked. So my guess is there's probably still a lot of, well, it was all factory settings, so it was probably kicking into like torque management stuff a lot, so limiting like the power and how it came in and stuff like that. So it'll probably be a big change from what it was before, besides the 60 horsepower that we gained. Overall, it'll probably be a pretty big change. Oh, this thing's fun, man. I'm assuming this is his daily. But either way, if you got a Tahoe or something, I know we don't do a lot of them. It's because you guys don't send a lot of them. So send them our way. I'll gladly do these things. These things are awesome. Silverados, all that stuff. We do them. And I actually enjoy doing them because it's something different. You know, we do cts-vs, CL1s, and C7Zs, and C6Zs all day long. I don't mind a little sprinkle of a truck in there every once in a while, you know? It keeps me on my toes. Other than that, subscribe. Later.